And we back. And we black. And we back. Oh yeah, we back. What's cracking? What's cracking, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on? What's going on?
What's cracking? What's cracking, ladies and gentlemen?
All right, we sounding good. Audio's
What's
popping.
going on? What's going on?
Audio's popping good. All right. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. We are back. Once again with another stream. I know a lot of y'all is probably out barbecuing and enjoying the holiday. Let me say first off, happy Memorial Day. Let me put some respect and take a sip of water for all the veterans out there, the ones that gave the ultimate sacrifice so we can enjoy the freedoms in this country. Let me go ahead and put some respect on all those fighting men and women. One more time. I had a pretty good weekend, man. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't do nothing. I laid up with my woman. Um, I did a show, and that was about it. I didn't do anything this weekend, really. And I got some banana pudding. Shout out to my lady's mama who made some fire banana pudding. And um, on top of that, I didn't even gain no weight. My weight stayed the same, so I'm happy about that. I'll be working this evening, but ladies and gentlemen, that's okay because I am motivated more than ever. As you all know, I do not like the wintertime. I cannot stand the wintertime, and I have been just planning and going about how I'm going to navigate through my winter. So before I get into the show, I really want to talk about the the vacations that will be planned during the winter. Y'all can have the summer. Y'all can have the summertime. I don't care about that. I can deal with being here in the summertime. You know what I'm saying? Even though we still like to travel and will travel during the summer, but y'all can have the summer. I'm more so worried about the winter. Now, I believe, according to Google, the coldest month in Michigan is February. In February, from what I see. So I believe February would be a good time to take a whole month off and just not be in Michigan for a majority of February. So let me show y'all because y'all I can't because this website does not have it does not have uh like it's just a mobile website. So y'all know I'm a cruise guy, right? So so this is a list of everything that's planned so far. Um from I'll just show y'all from December, right? So y'all know, and this is not even everything. Hold on. It's not even everything. Y'all probably can't even see it, but that's on the app called Shipmates. Y'all can add if y'all like cruising and y'all on ship and y'all like to take cruises, y'all can go ahead on Shipmates and add us. It's TT Heartbeats. But anyway, I'm trying to be going through the winter. So that's what I got for the winter so far. So December 31st, 7-day cruise on the Mardi Gras. And then we don't have anything up until January 29th because y'all know I want to be gone all of February. Um, okay, you comment on that. So January 29th to February 5th, that's Norwegian Breakaway. February 5th to February 12th, It's Carnival Glory, February 16th. For 4 days at home, get a haircut, wash some clothes, kiss my mama, make sure everything's straight. And then 4 days later, out again on the 16th on the Discovery Princess. Really 3 days because we're gonna fly in the day before like we usually do. And then the 20th, Carnival Radiance. I'm trying to get a for 4 days. I'm trying to get on one of those yachts and watch the whales. You feel me? So February 20th to 24th, the Carnival Radiance, and February 24th all the way to March 11th, the Carnival Joy 15 night Panama Canal, ladies and gentlemen. That is how I'm trying to spend my winter time on somebody's cruise ship and somebody's island. Not to mention the Thanksgiving cruise and the the trip to Punta Cana. So it's popping. It's popping. Every time I be like, man, I don't feel like going to work. I look at that. That's just motivation for y'all, people that's out here trying to get it, that's on the grind, you feel me? So, but I'm happy y'all got to tune in this morning, this afternoon. Not gonna be here long. I got a couple nursing stories for y'all though. Before we get into the main topic, now the main topic, it is 100,000 a year, up to $100,000 a year to live in a nursing home. Ladies and gentlemen, do not get this twisted nor confused. Uh, this is big business, and I'm not mad at it. I am not mad at it because I understand that we are in a capitalist society, right? For the most part, you are free to do what you want to do in this country. You make the decisions that you make, uh, and whether the consequences be good or bad, those are the decisions that we ultimately make for ourselves. Now, with that being said, we are in 2022 where nothing is not known for the most part. Like 90% of information is at the tip of your fingers. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you want to know can pretty much be learned on a phone or a computer. And it's not that um and it's not that I have a problem with big business. I don't. I really don't, because this is the country that we all choose to live in. We know this is a capitalist society, and we know, given opportunity, you can make the choices that you want to make and become as successful or as non successful as you want to become. With that being said, nursing home is big business, however you want to put it. Rather you end up there, rather you end up another patient in a nursing home, is really up to you and it's up to us. Other than those who are born with an illness, that we cannot prevent. Some illnesses are not preventable, they just happen. With the exception of those people, most illnesses are brought upon from lack of self-control. I'm gonna just keep it real. Being overweight, uh eating too much junk, all that stuff is pretty much things that are within our control. Now, if you are born with an autoimmune disease or you are born with some sort of mental illness, then that's a whole different story. You can't help that for the most part. So I'm talking about most things that most people can't control that really land us in the nursing home to begin with. So, okay, all right. Because millennials are already hip to the game. 401k is now 301k useless. Yeah, man. We gonna talk about that too. More so on the later on down the line. We're gonna talk more about retirement and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, yeah. So it's pretty much up to you. And like I said, I learned. I've always known this, but it really hit me once I found out that it could cost that much just for you to live in a nursing home or assisted living facility annually. That is why it pays to be a lifetime athlete. That is why it pays to to really invest in yourself when you're young and take care of yourself, take care of your body. And I'm just learning those type of things as I get older. Uh, thank God I didn't learn when it was too late. You know what I'm saying? Bedridden and all that kind of stuff. And there are things that I can do and measures I could put into place to hopefully not end up in that situation. Now you never know what could happen tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You could wake up with a deathly disease and all that kind of stuff. And again, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the things that we can really prevent, like being overweight, the stuff that we eat, being diabetic, a lot of stuff, a lot of ailments uh, can really be prevented, especially if you watch what you eat, watch your weight, all that kind of stuff. And these are things that I'm learning. These are things that I'm learning myself. And shout out to Dr. Berg on YouTube. I watch a lot of Dr. Bird. I've been watching a lot of Dr. Berg, and he really be putting cats on game. So shout out to Dr. Berg. But we're gonna get on that in a minute. First story I want to talk about though is it's kind of interesting actually. I didn't know they had a list, and I probably should have known this by now, but I didn't know they had a list of the worst nursing homes in the country. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? I did not know that. They have a list of the worst nursing homes in the country. I had no idea. Let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. So this article came out on the 27th, and I was just really taken aback because it says Syracuse nursing home named one of the nation's worst. It must shape up or lose funding. Now, this is no laughing matter, nor is this a joke, but I've been in some pretty bad nursing homes over the years. And I do mean pretty bad. With that being said, um, to be the worst in the nation, what the hell is going on in these nursing homes to be considered one of the worst in the nation? I mean, what's going on? Are they having Fight Club? Are they running many operations out of there? What is going on? Is it a criminal organization popping off in some of these places? I'm not understanding. The worst in the nation. That's a lot of nursing homes. And to be considered one of the absolute worst. I mean, listen, I know things happen, and I know that, sometimes we cannot control certain situations, and sometimes it may be the best thing possible to put a relative in a nursing home. I get that. But if I found out that the nursing home that I was thinking about potentially place my loved one in, or the nursing home that my loved one is the one of the worst in the nation, I will probably do things to make sure that they're not in there. I'm just keeping it real. What the hell is going on in this place to end up on a national list of being one of the absolute worst nursing homes in the country? Let's read on. Bishop Rehabilitation and Nursing. They got the address and everything down here. Syracuse, New York. Bishop Rehabilitation and Nursing Center in Syracuse could lose federal funding and be forced to shut down if it does not improve care. Federal and state regulators have added the 444-bed nursing home to the government's special focus facility list. I have to look this list up because I need to see if there are any nursing homes in my area that are on this list. I'm going to look this up later. All right. Of nations of the nation's worst nursing homes. Nursing homes on that list are inspected at least twice a year. Nursing homes are typically inspected once a year. Right, state. They usually come out, uh, see about any complaints or anything that's going on within the nursing home, and usually attend to those. So, right. It says homes that don't improve can be kicked out of the government Medicare and Medicaid health insurance program. Medicare and Medicaid are the major sources of funding for the nation's 15,600 nursing homes. Is that wow? I didn't think it was. I thought it was way more than that. Wow. I thought it was well. Maybe those are just the number of nursing homes that have received funding from the government versus private pay facilities. So I gotta believe it's more than 15,000 in the whole nation. I'm gonna do some research on that. It says Bishop received 19 million in Medicaid funding in 2020. 19 million. As regulators added Bishop to the list, they removed Pontiac Nursing Home in Oswego from the dishonor roll. That 80-bed facility made enough improvement over the past 11 months to graduate from the Special Focus Facility Program. Now, I don't know anything about that nursing home in Oswego. Bishop landed on the list because of his persistent record of poor care. Now, once again, how bad does a nursing home have to be? What the heck is going on inside the facility for them to end up on a national list? And trust me, I've seen some awful ones. Been inside some awful ones that I wouldn't even put my worst enemy in. I wouldn't even put a dog in there. But I don't know if they on that list. And I'm gonna have to look at this list and maybe bring a whole nother broadcast and talk about this list. You know. But anyway, it says Bishop has been cited. Uh it says, oh, here we are. Bishop has been cited for deficiencies 3 times more often than the average New York nursing home, according to the state records. One resident suffered a heart attack and kidney failure after being given another resident's medication by mistake, according to the recent health department inspection. Bishop was faulted for failing to supervise a 79-year-old resident who died last year after falling from a third-story window. Damn, a third-story window. See, that's the thing about I would even feel nervous about having a lockdown unit in one of those high-rise facilities anyway to begin with. And I know people can sneak off and go anywhere, but damn, a third-story window. Wow. I'm gonna look up the list. It's called the Special Focus Facility. I haven't looked it up yet, but I'm gonna look it up and look into it and see who's all on that list. But a third story window, see, yeah, I'll be getting nervous because I've worked in a few high rise facilities and they have like the lockdown unit on the top floor, and I think that's I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I think that could present a lot of things going on. Oh Lord, Syracuse police arrested a Bishop nurse aide in 2019 and accused her of slapping a 90-year-old woman in the face with a wet cloth, leaving the woman with bruises. Jesus Christ. Do I even want to play this game? I play I played it with my girl. Do I even want to play this game? Mm, mm, mm. Let me see. You know what? Let's see. Just for shits and giggles, might as well play this game. Uh, hold on. It's a whole article, and it was done in 2019. Syracuse. Okay, before I even go on with this article, I'm gonna ask the. I'm gonna. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. Let me see. Slap a 90-year-old with a wet towel. A 90-year-old with a wet towel. Come on, man. Damn, you should have just called off that day. Cause I feel like if you're gonna come to work and you about to slap a 90-year-old with a wet towel, or for you to even do that, you was having a bad day to begin with. He was having a bad day to begin with. Because if that was my relative you slapped with a wet towel, so I can't. That's crazy. That's insane. 90 years old with a wet towel. Wait. Is this the right one? Wait, hold on. All right, here it is. Leaving a woman with bruises. It says Bishop is owned by Edward Farbellum of Long Island, who has ownership stakes in 11 nursing homes throughout the New York State area. He bought the home, formerly known as James Square, in 2017. James Square had a reputation for poor care and vowed it would turn it around. They made a promise. They said, Lord, when we buy this one, we know some mess was going on, but when we buy it, oh, it's going to be a whole thing. We going to turn it around. A couple years later, fast forward to 2019, old people getting slapped with wet towels and people are falling out of third story windows. Now, I understand that accidents can happen, but damn, a third story window slapping grandmas with wet towels. What kind of day was going on? What's going on? What's really going on up in there? Hmm. Says now he is seeking state approval to sell. He want to sell it now. I'm not I'm not laughing at the situation of the old people that happen and the victims, but he is like, oh no, no. Oh, you doing too much. It's going too much going on up in here. It's a spirit. I need to get rid of this joint. He trying to sell it. Wait, hold on. Let me read it. It said now he's seeking state approval to sell bishops to centers to healthcare, to Centers Healthcare, a bronze-based nursing home chain. He don't want it no more. He said, you niggas doing too much up in here. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. It gotta go. It has to go. I ain't got time. Y'all want to slap people and all that kind of stuff. My grandma coming up missing and falling and all this type of stuff, and you're giving people the wrong medication, and that's crazy. Makes no sense. It says in order to get off the list, a nursing home must pass 2 consecutive inspections without being cited for any severe deficiencies. Pontiac was added to the list last year after being cited for failing to protect residents from sexual abuse, not sending gravely ill residents to the hospital for emergency care, and letting water from a leaky roof drip into a resident's room for years. What? Bruh, this is crazy. For years? So my thing is, if this went on for years, what was the state inspectors doing then? If it went on for years, you feel me? Hold on, damn. I think I got rid of the. I think I got rid of that article. Hold on, but yeah, what was going on for years to the point to where this man or whoever this resident was had a leaky roof for years? Where was the state inspectors? Where was the building inspectors? It was a lot of people not doing what they were supposed to do. A lot of people. And this is why I say this is a money grab. This is a business. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm starting to see firsthand that there are no morals in business. You take that, how you gonna take it? There are no morals. May the best man or woman win. So hold on, let me get back to the article. Let me get back to it. So they about to lose funding. My man's trying to sell that joint. He said, "Oh no, I'm doing too much." It says there are 81 nursing homes nationwide on the special focus facility list. 81. Aside from Bishop's, there are 2 other New York nursing homes on the list: Buffalo Center for Rehabilitation and Nursing Buffalo, and the Grand Rehabilitation and Nursing uh, in Valeti. New York can only have 3 nursing homes at a time on the special focus list. Damn. So it's a limit to how many homes can go on an actual list. Hmm. When one or more of those 3 slots open up, regulators fill them with another poor performing nursing home considered candidates for the special focus facility program. There are 15 New York nursing homes currently designated as candidates for the special focus facility list. They include Van Duren Center for Rehabilitation and Nursing in Syracuse and Onagda Center for Rehabilitation and Nursing in Manoa. Wow. All right. Well, that was that, ladies and gentlemen. That was that. That's pretty crazy. That right there is pretty crazy. I don't know if you're watching, babe, but I'm in the chair. Look, I'm in the chair. Anyway, let's get to the main topic. Let's get to the main topic. I know that I did not get rid of the article. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Well, while I look that up, let me show y'all some jank. Let me show y'all some old janky stuff real quick. I'm gonna show y'all some old janky stuff. Now I know a lot of y'all work hard for the things y'all got. I know a lot of y'all work hard for the things y'all got. Y'all bust y'all butt. Y'all do what y'all supposed to do. And boy, sometimes, you got trifling people around you. Now, one thing that I cannot stand more than anything on the planet is a thief. Is a thief. I think that is one of the worst things on the planet. Um, yeah, she was watching. One of the worst things on a planet is a thief, and I want to show y'all this clip real quick, of a man who was confronted by his cousin for stealing uh money from his aunt, for stealing money from his aunt's house, and the money was for his aunt's surgery. Now look at I want to show y'all this trifling mess right here. Real quick, and I'm only gonna show like a short clip of it. I'm only gonna show like a short clip of it, but I wanted y'all to see this because this is very trifling. I believe being a thief is one of the worst things that you could ever be. I'm gonna keep it a stack, and I believe the deleted penalty should be brought in for people who do that. That's really how I feel about stealing. Don't steal from me. Don't steal from anybody. Don't steal what's not yours, especially if you didn't work for it. I ain't never stole money. I ain't never stole nothing in my life, and don't want to steal because I know how hard people work for their stuff. But check this out. Check out this confrontation.
What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Take it outside, bro. I'm money, man. I ain't got no money. Bro, man, I gotta go. What you doing, man? Then you getting shot, right? What you doing? What I do, bro? Man, come on, man. You say you mad for the person shit, man. We gonna run like that now? I ain't taking no money. I swear to God. Oh, man, come on, man. Goddamn. You ain't worried about you ain't hit him yet. I love you, man.
He said you ain't mad about nothing. You ain't hit him yet.
Don't do me like that, man. Got no money, man. You know mama got that. How about you? Oh, yeah. Give me the money. I got the liquor. Come on, man. I ain't got no money, man. Come on. I ain't got no money. I swear I don't. Bro, get my money, man. I'm asking you again, man. Get my money, man. You know what's going on, man. I see him show you goddamn shit. You stand with me. I'm gonna this is what a favorite cousin do? I'm gonna be your favorite fucking cousin. What you do? Favorite cousin, right? No, man. I ain't got no money, man. Bro. I swear I don't. Come on, bro, man. Bro, I swear, get my money, man. You trying to embarrass me in front of all these people? Man, bro, you got my money, man. I just came to get my hair cut. These folks took care of you, I took care of you. Money that went for surgery.
See, ladies and gentlemen, this is why when you become successful, sometimes it's best to leave people where they are. I'm going to keep it real. it is best to leave people where they are sometimes, because sometimes you are going to run into unfortunate situations like this. You cannot take everybody with you. It's sad to say that. It's really sad to say that because it shouldn't be like that, but you cannot take everybody with you. This man stole from his cousin. Now I'm just going by from what I see. This man stole from his cousin who took him in, money for, I believe, his aunt to get surgery with. He stole the money. You dig what I'm saying? You got to be a low down, dirty son of a gun to steal money from a sick person. And this, the crazy thing too about that is that goes on a lot in the nursing home. It's a lot of people who steal from these elderly people in the nursing home, and that's sad. That's sad. But I'm gonna let y'all rock with this. Hold on one second.
Man, you know that.
So did I bring you the money,
right, bro? What you in the barbershop for? You got down in the barbershop?
So what did I bring you the money?
$1.
I brought $1.
My money, man. Bro, let me get that money, man.
Bro, he said I took your money. I ain't bring you take your money.
Bro, come on, man. Come on, man. Mama, you got that money for surgery, man. You know she got that surgery that week. You knew where the money was at. You don't want to run a house. You don't want to take care of. Anybody but with you. What's up with that? What's up with that?
I just took a couple dollars, man.
Bro, you talking about getting embarrassed? You finna be embarrassed for real, man.
I took a couple dollars, cuz.
This nigga said I took a couple dollars, cuz. I took a couple dollars, cuz. First of all, you steal from me. Number one, I ain't never messing with you again. You're dead to me. You're dead to me. You steal from me. You are dead to me. Don't ever steal nothing from me. If you steal from me, you are absolutely dead to me. You no longer exist. He told me I just took a couple dollars. And it was at that moment he should have done something. I ain't gonna say what, because I don't want them to say I'm promoting whatever. But it was at that point something should have happened to him. I will say this. I will say that. So let's finish that. Let's finish. He told me I just took a couple dollars.
Word, man. Come on, bro.
I know you got a couple dollars.
I know you got the money, man. I know you got the money, bro. Come on, man.
I ain't got it.
So you gonna take money from auntie like that? Not only me, but auntie. Favorite cousin, favorite auntie. That's how we gonna do this. I tell you what.
He said that's why y'all his favorite.
You got my house.
I ain't got nowhere to
You
go.
can't give me that money. Get out my house today.
I don't got nowhere to go.
I don't got nowhere to go. This you gonna steal from me? You wouldn't have nowhere to go. You gonna steal from me, and you homeless.
Man, I'm gonna be stupid, right? I'm gonna be stupid.
It's crazy.
Come on, man. You tell me you gonna do it, right? Hard-earned money, man. No, I'm saving them. I ain't got no bank account. I gotta save my money for the work I do.
Lord,
I'm paying every day, pressure my getting money up. That's on eating up my goddamn food and shit. Bringing folks to my house. Fuck I look like.
It was hard. I ain't trying to take it. My arms are long.
You ain't trying to take it.
he said my arms just long.
Don't do that. I'm still about out of the house. Don't do that, man. Don't do that, bro.
My arms are long and I just make
So now, man, all that cousin shit, man, don't refer me to cousin, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't even refer me like that. Fuck that. No.
He said my arms just long.
What?
I ain't gonna do it no more, man.
I ain't gonna do it no more.
I think you've been trying to take it, dog. That's what I really think.
This fool said my arms just long.
You trying to embarrass me?
I ain't trying to embarrass you, man.
And it's crazy because you stole from him and you talking about you trying to embarrass me.
Please, what? What's up, man? What's up? What's up, bro? What's up, bro?
And he done brought this drama to this man
Hey,
business.
Don't come back to my house.
Just
Don't come back to my house, bro. On God.
Damn, bro.
thief.
You should have put that shit somewhere else, man. You should have had it on your person, man.
See? Anyway. That's why I say, man, when y'all work hard, y'all become nurses and y'all start doing your thing and all that kind of stuff or whatever you're gonna become. Unfortunately, you cannot take everybody with you. You cannot do for everybody the way you may want to in your head. That's just not, no. Don't be bringing everybody up in your house. Family, friends, everybody do not need to know where you lay your head. Everybody do not need to know where you lay your head at. Don't be bringing everybody up in your house. Not saying that, oh, it's wrong, because not everybody like that, but I'm telling you right now, we are in a different type of time. Bruh, this is crazy. He'd be dead to me. First of all, his stuff would have already been out the house, gone, on fire. You do not steal from nobody, especially if they work hard. I'm telling y'all, when y'all become successful, unfortunately, you will not be able to take everybody with you. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is, ladies and gentlemen. That is the way it is. And I hate that it got to be like that, but that's just what it is now. You are not able to take everybody with you. Once you become successful, once you attain the things that you want to attain in life, it is what it is. But let me get into this final topic. And half of this I'm gonna say for my Traveling Heartbeats YouTube page. Um, this is sad though. That was sad. That was very sad. And like I said, it would have been a very much different situation. That man conducted himself well. I'm glad that he didn't bring that drama to that man's site, to that man's barbershop like that. Because he could have brought a lot of drama. He could have brought a lot of drama. And he didn't. And I'm glad that he didn't. But that man will be dead to me. All right. Okay. All right. Let me see. $100,000, ladies and gentlemen. $100,000. Now, I wanted to start with this. Well, not this one. I want to start with the one actually from the AARP first. Let me start with the one from the AARP first. That's the old people website. So that wasn't cool. That was ignorant. That was ignorant. I shouldn't have said that. He said by the time high value nurse retires, people gonna need 500K a year to retire. Dang, the way it's looking, it shows seem that way, don't it? Now this article is a little old, but this was back in 2018. Now 2018, they were saying that the nursing home costs tops 100K a year to live, 100K a year in 2018. I do have a more updated article, but just in 2018, before a pandemic and all that kind of stuff, 100,000 a year to live in a nursing home. That's crazy. Let me see. Let me go through some of this. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but it says according to Genworth's 2018 cost of care survey, the cost of long-term living has increased 67% in assisted living facilities and 54% for a private room in a nursing home. Genworth, a financial services corporation whose products include long-term care insurance, has issued this survey for the past 15 years. While the cost of care has skyrocketed at these facilities, the charges for in-home care costs have risen far less steeply, up 19% for a home aide and 26% for homemaker services since 2004, with the largest increases coming in the past 2 or 3 years. AARP has research has found that older adults overwhelmingly prefer to remain in their own homes as long as possible. You think? You think? This is why now health is wealth. Health is definitely wealth, ladies and gentlemen. You feel me? So it's just like, whew, it's getting spooky out here. It's getting spooky out here. Let me see. Let me get back to that one. The annual median cost of care now ranges from $18,720 for adult daycare services to $100,375 for a private room in a nursing home. Genworth reported annual cost for a variety of other long-term care services, including homemaker services, which is 48 grand, home health aid, which is 50,000, adult daycare, which is 18,720, um, assisted living, I'm sorry, 48,000, and a semi-private nursing home room, which is 89,000. Listen, it pays for you to be decrepit and sick. It really is. That is business. That's big business. That's just what it is. Um, According to Genworth, the factors driving the increased cost of care include a shortage of skilled workers. Now, this is in 2018, way before C-19. Higher minimum wages and changes in overtime pay rules, difficulty attracting and retaining qualified workers, a greater need for specialized care, and the increasing incidence of Alzheimer's disease, ladies and gentlemen. This year's study shows cost increase across all care settings, costs that affect the economic reality for individuals, families, employers, and communities. Eh. Oh, yeah. So that comes from the AARP. That was in 2018. That was in 2018. That's a good question. That's a good question, Fallon. What's up, JT? What's going on, everybody? Shout out to Riley. I bought you World did some math, man. That stuff was confusing. I don't understand dimension analysis. Listen, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't know what it's like. I can't say what kind of questions you're gonna get on the NCLEX, but I'm gonna tell you something. I literally had 2 math questions on my NCLEX. I did not study math. I'm not saying that's what you should do, but I'm telling you what I did. And a lot of people told me, don't worry about math. Now, it's been a minute since I've taken the NCLEX. I haven't taken the NCLEX since 2019. So I don't know if things changed, but I did not study math at all. I could have given a less than a damn about math. I was worried about the other stuff. But that's just me. You may want to do something different. But okay, let me share this other one. Let me share this other one. Hold on. Hold on. See, that's why I wish I had like a, Anyway, it says, are you prepared for this? $94,900 annual expense in retirement. See, I thought Kevin Samuels was lying to y'all, bro. Kevin Samuels was trying to tell y'all the truth. He's trying to put y'all on game, but y'all want to try to hear that. Anyway, when you save money for retirement, chances are good that you'll be thinking about how to cover costs of housing, healthcare, food, travel, and other necessities and indulgences. Unfortunately, there's a huge expense you could be faced with that you might easily forget. See, for all you women that, that turned down a nice guy that grew up to be the successful millionaire and all that kind of stuff, and then you want to come back to him 3 and 4 babies later, talking about some, hey, big head. No. You turned him down. He was the nerd. You didn't want him then. But now he's with his woman and he's living well and all that kind of stuff. And they're not worried about living in no nursing home and all that kind of stuff. And, you dig? I mean, I don't know. Back then, you didn't want him. Now he hot. He ain't worried about retirement. He ready to go put in that work so that y'all can live good. You dig? But you ain't want him. You wanted to give your best years to the streets. You want to give your best years to the streets. A lot of y'all about to be homeless out here. I'm just playing. I'm messing around. But I am serious at the same time, too. You dig what I'm saying? Listen, a lot of men don't have no problem out here working for years and years at a time. Because that's what we built to do. But ladies, I'm telling you, all those men, and I know all y'all, because I know the ladies over here smart. Y'all smart over here. But I know a lot of ladies that may not be hip to this channel and everything like that. A lot of y'all said, oh, he ain't the bad boy. I want him to be in the streets. I need a scammer. Huh? Need a scammer. Do that scammer have enough money for y'all Once y'all hit of old age, once y'all hit geriatric age, did those bricks save up enough paper? Did y'all save enough money for them bricks to get y'all somewhere? $100,000 a year, ladies and gentlemen. Huh? Enough to take care of you and them chilling. The multiple chilling. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to me. I didn't have a problem with the girls when I was younger, but shout out to all the nerds that went on to be nurses and lawyers and doctors and chemical engineers and all these engineers that can afford a great life, that can afford it, that's not worried about retirement, that want to take care of a nice, young, beautiful, cooperative, feminine woman that has no problem paying her way because she is an asset. And I'm gonna get back to the story. She's an asset, not a liability. You feel me? Shout out to all the smart ones out there that did the damn thing. Anyway, let me get back to the story. I'm tripping. And it says you do not want to find yourself in this difficult situation, so it's best to begin preparing as early as possible. Okay. Now, let me see. It's one part that I really wanted to talk about because hold on. Okay. It says one of the biggest expenses retirees will likely face is often overlooked. That expense is long-term care costs. And I did a survey. I'm going to see what it says. I got to go over to YouTube because I did a survey and I said, do you think that most millennials will end up in the nursing home? I'm going to see what the survey says right now. 71%. 71%. And shout out to the homie King Gene. 71% said yes, they feel that most millennials will end up in the nursing home. That's crazy. That's crazy that y'all feel like that. That is crazy that y'all feel like that. 71%. Y'all feel 71% of millennials will end up in a nursing home. Yeah. Because we the most unhealthiest generation of all time. Men walking around with titties. Girls walking around with titties on the back and all crazy limping and something like that. Listen, I went and go pick up my banana pudding yesterday from my mom in love, my lady's mama's house. And I've said this story several times on this channel, and I'm going to say it again. I'm not capping. Her mom is almost 70 years old and is in better shape than 80% of the people out here. And I'm not capping. She could wear a two-piece today if she felt like it. I'm not lying. I put that on everything I love. Almost 70 years old and could probably take most of y'all niggas right now. Keeping it real. In shape. And I say we go to the beach and stuff like that a lot. And 80% of the people there look fat as hell. I'm just keeping the stat. Now, how can a 70-year-old woman look better than most of the population that's on the beach? That's a problem. That's a big problem. And I'm not capping. This woman works out every day. She walks. She eats right. She's not on a diabetic medication, nothing like that. Almost 70 years old and could probably take most of y'all men if she wanted to. I'm just keeping it real. She takes care of herself. She ain't in no nursing home. None of that. She don't got to worry about stuff like this. That's what I'm saying. And it's really sickening when you think about it, because I'm like, nah, that's a shame. It's sickening when you think about it. That's what I'm saying. Right. KS was right. 20 years in a private room. 2,168,100. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like the same accountability goes for me. That's why I'm working because I see what's coming. I see the future. I ain't trying to be like the rest of y'all. You feel me? I am not trying to be up in no nursing home, laid up, decrepit, Lord willing. Lord willing, because anything could happen. But my goal is to take care of myself and for be a lifetime athlete because I see it every day. And you want to know what's crazy too? Being a nurse in a long-term care facility, most LTC nurses, not all, but most are are fat. And they see what happens when you don't take care of yourself over a long period of time. If that ain't a constant reminder, I don't know what is. You feel me? It's a problem. Don't take care of themselves. And just because you fat, you know, you can be skinny and don't take care of yourself too. But I'm just saying, unbelievable at the end of the day. But anyway, let's get back to it. Let me see. Okay, it says that expense long-term care costs national average for cost of a semi-private room in a nursing home is $94,000, while a private room is $108,405. This is on average, ladies and gentlemen, per year. Obviously, this is more money than most people can afford, can comfortably spend. In fact, even in a few months of nursing care could cause you to drain your retirement nest egg. And unfortunately, it's an expense many people do end up facing. A person turning 65 today has close to a 70% chance. 70% chance of acquiring some long-term care services, according to longtermcare.gov. That is scary. That's scary when you think about it. That's scary. And this article is trying to tell you this article has such little faith in a population. It's preparing you niggas on how to go to the nursing home. That is crazy. This article has so little faith in the it's not telling you how to prevent going to the nursing home, how to prevent taking care of yourself. I mean, how to prevent ailments and all that kind of stuff. No. This article is like, you niggas, according to the numbers, are going to the nursing home. That's not, we're not going to argue that. Let me just tell you how to get your paper ready to go to the nursing home. So we ain't got no discrepancies when you get here. When you get here, yeah, you're going. It's just let's just make sure your paper right. You feel me? So it says how to prepare to cover long-term costs, aka how to prepare to go to the nursing home. It says the first step in preparing for huge nursing home expenses is to realize that facing these costs is a possibility. Many people incorrectly assume Medicare is going to cover their nursing services, but in fact, Medicare generally pays nothing at all towards routine custodial care. So in other words, for all y'all that think that, oh, you good, Medicare just gonna take care of everything, that's all you got to worry about, you are sadly mistaken. Sadly mistaken. And it's a shame too, because I see a lot of parents, they'll be like, y'all don't put me in no nursing home. It's like automatically assuming that they going to the nursing home. That's sad, ain't it? That's sad. Because a lot of us just don't know better. A lot of us just don't know better. That's crazy when you think about it. I know y'all done heard that before. Y'all don't put me in a nursing home, y'all. Don't put me in a nursing home. No, F that. You shouldn't be worried about that. You should be doing everything in your power not to even need that. Not to even put that kind of burden on your children. You feel me? That's crazy though. I wouldn't even want that kind of burden. If I had kids, I wouldn't want that kind of burden on my kids, on my children. I would do everything in my power to make sure that they don't have to deal with that. They should be living their lives. They should be living their lives. I'm cooking today. Let me see. 73% of y'all think that is y'all going that millennials gonna end up in a nursing home. That's horrible, man. That is really horrible. But anyway, let's continue. So if Medicare won't pay for your nursing home care, you have three primary options for covering the cost. Damn. They they, they ain't even trying to they ain't even trying to keep you out of here. This is just what you can do when you go. That is sad when you think about it. It says pay out of pocket. This will require a huge nest egg, especially if you don't want to spend all your assets on care and leave nothing for loved ones. This will definitely need to be factored into your retirement planning process. Wow. That's crazy. Rely on long-term care insurance. Long-term care policies can be a good option, but it's best to purchase them at a younger age to avoid premiums becoming prohibitively expensive. You'll also need to make sure that you read the fine print and get a policy that actually provides comprehensive coverage, as some insurers have exclusions or daily limits that can make themselves ineffective at protecting your finances. So, in other words, even if you protect it, you ain't protected. This is crazy. This is crazy. But this is the game. It's the game. Engage in Medicaid planning. This typically involves working with an estate planning attorney well in advance of the nursing home services that will be needed. You take these steps to protect your assets while qualifying for means tested Medicaid benefits. The approach can work because Medicaid does pay for nursing home care, but it can require a lot of effort and expense. In other words, you got to pull teeth. You got to pull teeth. It is up to you which of these three approaches you decide to take. But the important thing, though, is that you consider the high likelihood you'll need nursing care and that you'll make a plan to afford it without draining your nest egg. Again, this article is saying that don't exercise. It's not saying exercise, eat right, live a balanced life, make sure you work out, make sure you put things in order so you don't have to not be here. It's saying that no, you're going to come here. So just make sure all your eggs are in a basket when you do get here. Because the likelihood of you being here is extremely high. Well, there you go. And again, that's not to say that things don't happen. Things can happen. People get unexpectedly sick all the time. I'm talking about the things that we can naturally prevent. And I've been really on that tip lately because I see it every day. And I think it's because that I want to travel for the rest of my life. I don't want to be somebody that's decrepit, that's, you know, that can't enjoy the full benefits of it. I really want the world as my backyard for the rest of my life. So, but ladies and gentlemen, that's been today's show. I only wanted to go on for an hour today, and I appreciate y'all for rocking with me this evening or this afternoon, rather. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the veterans once again. We appreciate you for making the ultimate sacrifice. I'm going to take a sip of water for all the veterans. Shout out to y'all. Sip of water for all the veterans that paid the ultimate sacrifice. And shout out to all the veterans and all the military personnel that may be serving. Yeah, man, this is crazy. It says right at the very least, you'll end up in assisted living. Yeah. And it's crazy because when we go on vacation, we see 70, 80, 90-year-olds that's walking around just fine. Walking around just fine, took care of themselves throughout their life, and they living their life. They living their retired life, and they traveling, having the best time. That's what I'm trying to be on. You know what I'm saying? Like the culture promotes too much of the foolery. You know what I'm saying? And like we got to come up off some of them foods, man. Like, and I love soul food, but soul food is killing us, bro. Soul food is killing us. It's cool every once in a while, the holidays and everything like that. I get that because I'm gonna have me a piece of sweet potato pie. But soul food is literally killing us, bro. And it has been killing us for decades. Y'all seen the show Soul Food when the grandma lost both them legs and then died at the end? It's killing us, bro. Soul food is terrible for you. All that salt and all that stuff we put, man, no. And I love it. I love soul food, but you know, some got to give. You can't have it all. So that's been today's show. Y'all leave a like on the way out. Yeah, pork, all that stuff, man. Like we don't even really eat pork though, for real, for real. We don't have no pork in this house. On our way to having sugar all the way up out this house. I've been messing with stevia, you feel me, lately, and it's crazy, bro. But again, like I said, that's been today's episode. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Traveling Heartbeats YouTube page. That's the channel where we travel all around the world. I will be uploading a video shortly to that page, and it's gonna be great. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, bid you adieu. Peace.